So what you guys heard just now is a C Jazz Blues Etude written by me quite some time ago, and I decided to put a video lesson up on YouTube and on my social media just to share with you guys, so you guys can take this etude and practice this on your own. And at the same time, I would like to share with you guys some of my own practice tips too to you guys. So before I head on to the lesson, please like this video and to subscribe to my channel if you like what you heard just now. And yeah, I will post more video lesson next time in the future, so subscribing to this channel will definitely help that. So yeah, without further ado, let's head on to the lesson. Okay, so the first thing I'd like to talk about is actually writing an etude. So for me, writing an etude is kind of like my favorite practice routine. It's because whenever I need to learn a new tune, or I need to learn how to improvise a certain chord progression, writing an eighth note etude helps me navigate through the chord progression better, and it will help you memorize the chord progression better too. And if you want to talk more about technique, it will help you technique as well, because you're just playing eighth notes through the etude. So if you're someone that loves to practice like alternate picking, maybe that's for you. But for me, it's more of like being able to hear the chord changes better too. So you're deliberately like writing the correct chord tone at the correct downbeat or correct time, and yeah, instead of just improvising senselessly over chord progression that you're not familiar with, you're actually hearing the right chord tone, and also the right scale. You're actually hearing the changes while you're playing the etude. Okay, so secondly, I would like to talk about how I incorporate the etude into my own playing. So after I learn an etude, I wouldn't play over and over it senselessly. I will pick one or two bars of the etude, and just try to incorporate the licks into my playing. So, and I do it like really deliberately. Let's say, for example, this C Jazz Blues Etude, I really like the first bar of the etude, and maybe I also like the fourth bar of the etude, which is the 2-5. The first bar of the lick sounds like this. Okay, and the fourth bar of the etude, which is the 2-5, G and C. Okay, so I will set that as a specific task for me to play through the changes again. So whenever it reaches the first bar and the fourth bar, I will play that lick no matter what. Okay, so even if you have to leave the bar before or after like a lot of spaces just to get ready yourself to play that lick, it doesn't matter, because you're actually trying to incorporate these licks in real-time playing instead of just playing through the etude over and over again. So also you get to hear how this lick sounds like when you incorporate the licks into things that you already know. So let's say you only know how to play the blues scale. Yeah, you'll be able to hear how it sounds like, how the lick sounds like when you apply things that you already know. Which brings me to the third point, is I believe that whenever you learn something new, incorporating the licks into something you already know, it might sound really deliberate, but as you keep exercising this way of practicing, sooner or later it will just become part of your vocabulary, like for sure. And also it kind of also develop your own style, because maybe at first when you first learn the lick, it might sound weird to whatever you know. Okay, so let's say like jazz licks and blues. maybe it will sound weird to you guys when you put this two together, but your ears will kind of learn how to adjust, and you learn the licks, but you adjust the licks in a way that it will sound good to you, if that makes sense. So I'll just demonstrate. So in this demonstration, I will deliberately play the first bar of the lick and the fourth bar of the lick. So the other part of the progression, maybe I'll just play something really simple if, let's say, I only know how to play the blues. So yeah, let's try it. Yeah, so just now what I demonstrate is exactly what I said just now, but there's one point that I failed to mention is, whenever you get really comfortable, as you play through the progression, as you're getting like really comfortable with the lick, you don't have to just play eighth note when it goes back to the first bar or the fourth bar. You can just play the rhythm around, or maybe change some notes, because also maybe like a specific task that you want to give yourself is, you just gotta land back to the A on the second bar, right on the downbeat. Okay, so you can play the rhythms freely, but you can go back on the downbeat of the next bar. So so the lick on the fourth bar, it sounds like this in the eighth note. Change it up, which I think I did in the demonstration. So yeah, just keep exercising it. As you keep playing the lick, as you get more comfortable, it will start. So I think also why I feel that writing 8th and 8th note etude is better in a way is because there's not much rhythmic information. It's just the notes. So when you get comfortable with like the licks, or like I would like to think of it as the moves, on the neck. You can just start like bending around the time, bending around the rhythm accordingly to how you feel at that moment. And that's also another way to make the lick yours, because ultimately it's just about incorporating these licks into your vocabulary. Anyway, I've also included the backing track and also the PDF for the etude under this video at the description box. So if you guys would like to use that to practice, you can always head down there and download it. So I hope these practice tips help. So once again, if you think it's useful to you, please be sure to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and also comment, give feedback, whatever. So yeah, happy practicing. I'll see you guys again.